Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 77, where the Rangers win 3-0 over the Winnipeg Jets and have had their third consecutive shutout. This one off the back of Igor Shesterkin for the second straight game, and the Rangers, nearly said Astros, have notched their 50th win on the season, only the 5th time in franchise history that they've done so. I am going to try to keep this darn close to a one-taker because it is late and I gotta be up early. So, first goal, second period, late in the second period. It's a Rangers power play. We're playing it into the offensive zone. It was a rush with Mika and Strome. Mika with a nice little pass over to Ryan Strome. He tips it on in. A beautiful tip. Roofed it by Ryan Strome. And it's 1-0 Rangers off of a power play goal. The Adam Fox goal. Man, sometimes sometimes the assist is more important than the goal. Panarin absolutely ran shop on the Winnipeg Jets on this play. He toyed with them. He toyed with all of them. He just gave them the runaround for a solid 30 seconds on this play. And again, this is one of them. I say this a few times, but I try not to say it too often. I can't do it justice. You gotta go watch this play by Artemi Panarin. Just all the dangles, all the moves, all the puck play. It's incredible. Eventually he just plays it back for Adam Fox. He takes a snipe, a beautiful shot by Adam Fox to score to make it 2-0. And then Ryan Strome would have another goal on the empty netter to get him at 19. Maybe he might have a shot at 20 goals this season. That's certainly a possibility. And the Rangers win. Just a nice win. Not too shabby. 3-0. Now, the offense looked pretty good tonight. 34 shots. I thought we had quite a few high-danger shots. There were a few. There was one specific save made by Eric Comrie. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. And it was sprawled out, just saved it with like either the edge of his skate or the very end of his toe pad. It was a beautiful save to rob us of a goal. Like, we played good offensively, but this wasn't an offensive trouncing. Yeah, we played better than Winnipeg. I thought we outplayed them, but not by much. Winnipeg had 31 shots, and a lot of them were high danger. A lot of them were high danger. Igor Shesterkin stood on his head tonight. I said it after the last game against Detroit where I'm like, hey, Shesterkin gets the shutout, but like he didn't have that many deadly shots to stop. I think I said he kind of got one to pad his stats, which he deserved, and I stand by that. This was not a padding of the stats game. This was Shesterkin earning a shutout through and through. He played magnificently tonight. He was the first star of the game, and boy, oh boy, did he deserve it. He's gone 2 hours without allowing a goal. We might never allow a goal again. I mean, he played absolutely fantastically. The defense was hit or miss. There were a couple okay plays by the defense, but mainly I would say it was just Igor absolutely playing Hasek Simulator tonight. We're going to go back to that old phrase. I've missed saying that for Igor. And then offensively, again, I thought we played okay. We were solid. We were fine. Artemi Panarin had a pair of assists. Andrew Kopp had a pair of assists. One of them was on the empty netter. Ryan Strome had a pair of goals. One of them was the empty netter. Fox had a goal. Mika Zibanejad now at 78 points in 77 games, which is a new career high for him. Artemi Panarin continues to build on his career season for assists. He had his 69th nice and 70th assist this season. That puts him at 92 points on the year in 72 games played. Down year. If this is a down year, I hope more Rangers players have down years next year. I mean, Rangers, man, they're looking good. Winnipeg, this would have been them fighting for their lives. I believe they got eliminated with this game out of playoff contention. So, man, the Rangers are starting to heat up, and it's at a pretty good time. I mentioned it in the open. We could theoretically set a new franchise mark for wins. We would need to win 4 or 5, and the last 5 are daunting because it's the Islanders, which that one isn't too daunting, but I never count out the Islanders, man. That rivalry you're always going to get competitive games, especially when you're in New York. The other New York. In Boston, home for Carolina, home for Montreal. That's a back-to-back, and then home for Washington. So, yeah, those are hard games. But, man, it's not impossible for the Rangers to set a new franchise mark and win. That'd be insane. That would be wild. We are watching one of the, I mean, if you look at just wins, one of the best teams the Rangers have ever put to ice. They're just different this year. And I'm going to throw this out there. Carolina has the same amount of points that we have. We both have 106. But the Rangers are the first Metro team to reach the 50-win mark. Because Carolina has 2 overtime losses more than we do, but 1 less win. So we are the first Metro team to hit 50, which is pretty freaking cool, if I'm going to be honest. Man, just a solid game by the Rangers. Shesterkin kind of bailing us out, which is, I don't want to say nice to see, because I'd rather our defense just play lockdown and not have to worry about it, but it's fun to see Shesterkin have nights like this, and he was amazing. So that's all I have for the evening. We play again Thursday. We are in New York against the Islanders. That is at 7:30 Eastern, and I'll be here afterwards. So that is all I have to say for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.